Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have created a full glam look that focuses around pink colours. I also played with an eye shape today and some liner. Right now my hair is currently an absolute bomb site, but it's almost 10 PM and I just finished this and I really don't have any sort of strong intentions to do my hair right now, so I'm just leaving it like this. Not much to say right now other than let's get into the video. Hello. No! Honey, go shut the door. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My brows are already on. I'm just going to grab my PLouise Base in the shade 2 and take my brow brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to begin to carve out these with the PLouise Base. I went for a slightly bushier kind of brow look today, which by the way didn't work because I don't really have any brow hair, so I don't even know why I bothered trying. Nice. Now that they're carved out, I'm switching to my flat brush from Ellen Tracy just to pack in this PLouise Base all over my eye to set it for the shadow. Nothing new here, I'm just patting this all over the lid so that it gets really nice and tacky. I need to start trying to upload more because I think it's been almost 3 weeks since my last video. So the palette I'm going to be using for today's look is this palette from Sample Beauty. I spent about 40 minutes on the website trying to figure out what this fucking palette was called because it turns out they don't sell it anymore, and I've just realised. But on the back it says right there, Voyage palette. So this is the palette here. It's a range of nice colours. The first shade I'm going to go into in the palette is the black down in this corner here. I'm going to be using my shading brush from Technic, and I'm just going to start right in the middle of my eye in the crease, and I'm going to stamp this on all the way around. I'm also going to come right down to the very outer corner and come onto the lid a wee bit as well. Once that's all the way around, I'm going to start blending this slightly up the way just above my crease. Not wanting to take this too high though. Basically the way I do this is just like a wee 1-2 motion. Just go 1-2 and take it off. And I work my way around like this. Because this is a really circular eye look today, I don't want to go too far out this way, so I'm going to keep it all quite central. Now I'm taking my Zoeva 224 brush and this dark kind of burgundy shade. It's kind of dark pink. And with this, I'm just going to tickle the edges of this black all the way around the eye. I was actually super impressed with how quick this look took to do. Like, once I've got these two colours on, it's just basically the lid I need to worry about. I just want to bring this onto the black a wee bit as I'm going around the whole eye. Yeah, I got stuff for you, mate! Okay. I'm just going to use the side of my brush and I'm going to drag the product up a wee bit just so it blends up towards the brow. So that is above the crease done. I'm just taking this wee angle brush. This is from A-Body. I'm going in a wee bit more of that PLouise Base. And I've got a tip if you don't know really how or where to draw your crease. So if you paint along the lash line to the middle of your eye, doesn't need to be neat or anything, just kind of whack that on there. Then look up. You can see where the top of it needs to be. So if I go right in the corner and look up, you've basically got your line and then you just need to connect the dots, like the wee bits you've missed, and drag down the product. Stamping the base on makes such a difference to how the final look is, rather than placing your brush on and dragging the product. It's so much better if you want a nice crisp line to just pat it on. Usually I go above my inner corner, but I'm actually going right to the inner corner today. And now I'm just going to pat over kind of where that meets the black a wee bit. I'm going to switch to my big flat brush from Ellen Tracy again, just to pat the remaining PLouise Base on my lid and get it super tacky again for the other shadow. Now I'm going to use one of the shimmery pinks. It was a lighter one I used to put over my entire lid. This is just on a wee flat brush from A-Body as well. So I've picked up quite a lot of this. I'm probably going to get some fallout, but I'm just going to pat this all over the lid starting from the inner corner. You want to make sure you go right up to where you cut the crease. You don't want any wee gaps. I'm actually going to take this pink all the way over to where that black is and slightly put it just over it. This will just help afterwards when I'm going to blend the black in the outer corner. Now I just want to take some eyeliner. This is, I have no idea what this is. I think it might be Calour. I think I got it with a wee eyeliner mascara, but I could be wrong because I don't even know if they do eyeliners. But it's just one that's like a wee brush on. And to begin this liner, I'm just going to go along the full length of my lash line. Now the main thing that you want to look at is symmetry. I don't know how I'll get on with that yet, but we'll soon see. But basically, I want to go from the middle and I want it to end. See where my crease is? Where that black stops there, I want it to reach that crease. Originally this eye was about this kind of size liner, and then I went and extended this one and made it a bit thicker. So I'm just going to do that just now. I find it helps do an eyeliner when your eyes are open so you can see what's occurring. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I think I've done okay. While that's still a wee bit wet, I'm taking this first brush I had. This is a shading brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to put a wee bit more black on it. I'm going to buff that liner into the black eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see or not, but on this eye I've actually added glitter to the pink, and it's just this wee matte glitter I've got. I think it's like Iridescent White, but it reflects wee blue flakes. So I've just got my wee detail brush from Real Techniques and I've dipped into the glitter, and I'm just going to pat this onto the pink.
That is the end of this makeup look.
I'm actually going to leave the eyes be. I'm going to do my full glam skin like when I'm going on a night out, because yeah, I've really been loving like the way this wears and stuff. So the first thing I do is I take my wee iconic London Illuminator, and I'm actually going to put this all over my face. I'm going to be absolutely gleaming. Absolutely gleaming. I'm just going to rub this in as if it was primer. This is just going to like lay down a glowy base, act as a primer for my foundation. Now I'm going to use my all-nighter foundation from Urban Decay debut bottle. So I'm just using the wee sample bottle just now, and I'm putting this in wee blobs across my face. Now I'm going to use my Kabuki brush by Zamira to stipple this in. So having that glow underneath should kind of come through a wee bit and give me quite a dewy complexion. The dog's broke into my room. I'm going to try and not go too close to the eye so that I don't smudge it. This brush is too big, like I just recently got it and I'm not sure if I actually like it or not. Now I'm just going to use some Matte Lasting Perfection Concealer by Collection underneath my eyes. I'll also put this on the high point to my face, well in the centre. Now taking a beauty blender, I'm going to spray it with my Maybelline 24-hour Superstay setting spray, and I'm just going to pat all that right in. Honestly, the dog won't stop barking. Does that not just look massive? Same size as my head. I kind of look like an egg. Now I'm going to take my Mercier contour palette, and using my flat brush from Ellen Tracy, I'm going to go into the shade 2. And I'm just going to sketch along underneath my cheekbones. I used this contour palette in one of my last videos and I really like it. Just going to go down the sides of my nose a wee bit, and I like to go under my lips as well. Just a few dots around my forehead. I'm going to put a wee bit on my jawline now, focusing it particularly right next to my chin. What did I use to blend this in? I honestly can't remember what I usually use to blend this in. Okay, so I know it's not this, but I'm going to use my Real Techniques contouring brush. This is blending it quite nicely though. So I just use circle motions to blend this. I'm actually really liking this way this wee brush is blending this out. Pleasantly surprised. Now I'm all done with my cream products, I'm taking my Mercier translucent setting powder. Using the wee puff that it came with, I'm going to put this underneath that contour. I'm also going to take a bit of this and put it on my forehead, just in the centre. A wee bit of my beauty blender just to go underneath my eyes. While that is cooking, I'm going to put on some blush just now. So this is the MAC blush in the shade Gleeful. And I'm going to use my wee cheek brush from Real Techniques just to put this on the apples of my cheeks. So this might look a wee bit intense right now because the bronzer is not on, but I'm going to dial it down a wee bit afterwards. Just because I feel like doing things in the wrong order and I have nothing to do while that's setting on my face. I'm going to actually just do my lips just now. So I've got the Revolution lip liner in the shade Candy. I'm just going to line these. The lipstick I'm going to be using is MAC Velvet Teddy. What are you doing? She's being a bad dog. Ow! She makes that weird noise when she scratches her ears. I'm just going to take my big dual fibre brush from Real Techniques and swipe away that powder now. I'm going to try and bring it right over that blush that I put on. So I'm just using Benefit Hula bronzer to contour. As always, I go in a wee straight line and then I just blend up the way. Switching to my contour brush, I'm going to go into the Hula and just blend that out a wee bit more. Now I'm just taking my multi-task brush and going into that Technic bronzer I have, and I'm going to go around my forehead with this, just to bronze it up a wee bit more, and also set that cream contour. And lastly, just around my jawline. I'm now going to highlight with the shade Champagne from Doll Beauty, just in the usual places. So my cheekbones, my temples a wee bit, and then I'll switch to my wee detailer brush just to do my wee nose bridge, and my inner corners. I'm also going to put a wee bit of this in my brow bone. Now just to do it underneath my eyes, so I'm going to take a black eyeliner. This is the one from Primark, and I'm going to line my waterline. I used this in my last video and it actually stayed on pretty well. If you've ever got any things from Primark, like makeup wise, that you think are really good, then please comment them down below so that I can check them out. The little eyeshadow brush with the black on it, I'm going to use just to pull that black down a little bit. I'm going to try smoking this quite far down today and see how it looks. Okay, once I've got that bit down, take my Zoeva brush with that pink shade on it again, and I'll just go right underneath that. I'm just going to use this Great Lash Mascara by Maybelline. I'll put this on my top lashes. So this is actually a really good mascara, especially like if you're not wearing any makeup. Like, it's a really good daytime mascara. I'm just using this today because obviously I'm putting lashes on. So I'm just going to build up a chunky bottom lash now. So I'm just going to wear these wee lashes today. They're the ones from Amazon that were 53p. I mentioned them in a couple of my other videos, and I will link them down below in the description box. I'm going to glue these up using the eyeliner glue. Okay, my lashes are just gluing up just now. I just wanted to try putting some of this Revolution gloss on top of my lips. It is in the shade Stretch. I don't know if it's going to be too pink. I'm just going to put it in the centre. That's actually a really nice gloss. It's like really wet. While I'm sitting here just now waiting on those lashes drying, I'm also just going to touch up this black all the way around. Just add a wee bit more shadow to intensify the colour. So I'm just sticking these on the outer portion of my eye and kind of leaving this bit in here because it's obviously really black and intense on this side, and I want to leave the inner corner to be like a wee bit brighter. I'm just going to take that black eyeliner again and go over the lash band so that they blend into the eye. Finally, I'm going to take my all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay and give my whole face a spritz. So guys, this is the finished look. I really love how this gloss looks on these lips. I took a risk today because I haven't used liner in years basically. I really love the way the shape looks, like because there's so much black on the outer corner, it really pushes your eye kind of in the way and it makes them look a lot bigger. I really hope you enjoyed watching this too, and honestly it is such an easy look to create. Like, I've never done something like this before. I would urge you to try this out. The palette that I used in today's video was the Voyage palette from Sample Beauty. It's actually not even sold anymore. I think they got rid of all their old palettes and they now do a whole different collection, but Sample Beauty shadows are wonderful. I've got their two palettes. I've got Voyage and I've also got the Spectrum palette. They stock a really wide range of colours, lots of good brights, and the quality of the shadows is really good. So a lot of people have heard of Morphe, they've heard of Urban Decay, they've heard of things. Sample Beauty palettes are pretty inexpensive and they're really good. This video obviously isn't sponsored by them. I wouldn't mind if they did. I know I could do with some of their new palettes because I mean, I didn't even know that they got rid of their old ones, so I'm really happy with the way this look turned out today, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click on the little bell button. You'll receive an update every time that I post a video. Please check out my Instagram. It's at Calour Beauty. You can see the pictures I posted of this look as well as all the other looks that I create. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Do you love your mummy?